Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cara. In today's video I'm going to be doing 5 things I wish I could tell my teenage self, because I watched a video from a YouTuber unsubscribed who called Grace. I'll leave her channel on my face or in the description below, and she did a video telling her teenage self things she'd wish she'd known when she was a teenager, and it really inspired me to do a video like that because I was a weird teenager. I went through a lot of stuff, and I thought this video would be fun just to kind of reminisce on the things that I would tell my teenage self. So if you'd like to hear what I'm going to tell 2009 Cara, then please keep watching. So I have a little list here on my little notebook, and I have 5 different reasons. And the first one is you don't need to be jealous of lots of boy stuff. So when I was in high school, I never had a serious boyfriend. I did do a lot of like online talking with boys, and I found that was the only way that I felt like I had like a guy connection, because a lot of the guys in my school already had girlfriends, stuff like that, and a lot of my friends either like had their first kiss, they had a boyfriend, blah blah blah, and I would get really jealous. I felt like I was missing out on so much. And when I was 18, I still hadn't had my first kiss, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I met Alex, but it's like, yeah. But I thought that me being 18, never having a boyfriend or having my first kiss, that I was like the biggest loser in the entire world, and that no one was ever gonna like me, and that I was gonna be single forever and own lots of dogs because I don't like cats. Like, I have a house with like 20 million dogs, but no. So I think if I could tell 14-year-old Cara that you don't need to stress about having a boyfriend now, having your first kiss then, or stuff like that. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, life is too short to be worrying about that stuff when you're a teenager, because those kind of things come whenever they, you know, it's people come into your life when you least expect it, which is what happened to me. So I think in the end it all worked out. Second reason is don't be embarrassed of your singing. So when I was younger, I was a singer. I still sing. I have been singing since I was 6. So when I was in primary school, I did lots of choir stuff, but when I was in high school, I did join like the choir, and I did do productions and stuff. And there was one group they had in particular. It was like a little group of 4 girls who were doing like a little like quartet, a little choir thing. And the girls in it were like the popular girls, and I was too scared to join the group because I thought, oh, I'm not cool enough to join the group. And really all it was about was singing. And I was too embarrassed to do it, and whenever they perform, I would be so jealous that it wasn't me singing up there. And when I did productions in high school, I did one in year 7, year 9 and year 11. I did Ramayana in year 7. It was like an Indian kind of mythical kind of tale. In year 9 I did High School Musical, and in year 11 I did Fame. And in year 11 I was lucky enough to get a lead role, and I was so embarrassed that people were going to judge me for how I was singing, because a lot of time in choir I would get, you know, a lead a little bit here and there, because there was a lot of younger kids and they were like the older kids, just show like the initiative and be like role models and stuff. So, you know, I get leads every now and then, but never an actual lead role where I had lines I had to say, I had choreography, I had actual like parts and songs that were just me singing in front of like a whole audience, and I was so embarrassed. And then when I actually started doing like rehearsals and stuff, I was so proud of like people. Nothing happened. Like, I thought people could be like, oh my god, that car is singing, but like nothing happened. And I was so proud of myself that I actually did that. And honestly, if you are watching this video and you're a teenager and your school does productions and musicals and stuff, do it. They are honestly the best thing that I did in high school. It is such an amazing experience to be able to put on a show and perform it, and know that your hard work is actually paid off, people loving the show. If I could do another musical again tomorrow, I would. It is the most amazing thing ever. So, Cara, don't be embarrassed of your singing. So my third little point is be proud of who you are. So this one kind of links into the singing one, but in high school I was very shy, and I wasn't very confident of who I am as an actual person, and I tended to kind of shy away in the background with my friendship group, and not really stand out until like show my personality to people until I actually knew they were going to be my friends. And think that was because I was afraid that people would judge me for my personality. You know, I've always been a bubbly person. I am loud, I know that. I am talkative, I never stop talking. I can say stupid things sometimes. I don't think before I speak, I just say it. And I was embarrassed that people would not want to be my friend because I'm just so, like, I didn't think they'd like me as for who I am. So I think if I could go back to being a teenager, I would definitely be proud of who I am, you know? It doesn't matter if people don't like you for who you are. You have friends who love you no matter what, and then love you like no matter your personality. It doesn't matter if people don't like you. Fuck them. They don't matter. So my fourth little point is school is so much fun. Enjoy it while you can. Everyone always said to me when I was in high school, oh, you'll regret not loving high school when you were there. School was the best time of your life. It's like, yeah, okay. But honestly, it was. Like, you don't believe it while you're there because you have so much exams and tests and work to do and homework, and you know, school seems so boring and the classes are boring, but every single day you got to be around your friends, like literally the entire year, every single day. Every day you didn't have to think about what you're going to wear. You had a uniform. You knew that pretty much Monday to Friday you had something on every day. You had school. I definitely like the structure of school. I obviously am in university now, and I find that it's so much more like relaxed, whereas I like that kind of structure of knowing, okay, I have this, and this. And high school was honestly like so much fun. Like, I made one of my best friends in high school, and like the time you're in high school, it seems so shit, but it really isn't. So if you're in high school, enjoy it while you're there. I know it doesn't seem fun at all, but just enjoy it. And my fifth tip is enjoy being young while it lasts. So, you know, you spend 7 years of your life as a teenager, and those 7 years can feel like the longest years of your life, you know. When you're 13, you just want to be 16, and when you're 16, you just want to be 18, and when you're 18, you just want to be 21, and then when you're 21, you just want to be young again. And I remember in high school, all I wanted to do was to be 16 to get my license, and then I was so excited to get my license. I don't know why. And then I didn't actually get my proper license, my P's, until I was 19. So I was on my L's for a few years, and I was just so excited to grow up. And then it's like, when you actually do grow up, there's so many more responsibilities. Like, I have my own place. I have to pay bills. I have to pay power, like, you know, gas, my car insurance, my car bill, my car, you know, petrol. You gotta pay rent every week. You have to pay for groceries. Like, these things aren't cheap. And when you're at home, when you're a teenager, you don't have to worry about this stuff. Like, you know, you might have a job, but you might have to pay board to your parents or pay for your phone bill or blah, blah, blah. But you have so many less responsibilities, and it's like, life is good, but you just see it as shit because you have to clean the dishes and you have to put the washing away. Like, when you move out of home, you have to do that stuff all by yourself, which I already did when I was a teenager. But enjoy being young. It's such a great thing to be young and, you know, be living life and have those embarrassing stages. Like, literally when I was 13, I used to wear, I don't know why we did it, me and my friends would put concealer on our lips as lipstick, and people used to do that back then, and people would have MySpace and have those stupid selfies, and we used to wear leggings with socks tucked into it with a hoodie and a leather jacket, and that was the cool fashion. And those like $3 Kmart canvas shoes, and that was what was considered cool. And like, no one knew how to do makeup, no one knew how to do hair. People just did what they wanted, and it was so much fun. Like, now when you look back, the pictures, like seeing the pictures, you're like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing. The kids these days don't have that kind of thing because like, the social media world is so influential now that kids when they're 12 know how to do a freaking cut crease and do their highlighting and stuff. It's like, what the I only learned about this a few years ago, which never existed when we were younger. So if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and thank you if you're a new subscriber to my channel. I have gained a few more subscribers recently, and I am so grateful, so thank you so much. And if you enjoyed the video, comment down below what you would tell your teenage self, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe already. I make videos every single week, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!